Hey now, I'm Jace Milstead, and I'm standing on a beautiful boat in semi-beautiful Marina Del Rey. Actually, it's really beautiful. We're on the new Del Mar. It's cold, but this is a hot hand. We're gonna catch ourselves some fish. Here with Chef Daniel Roberts, my new best friend who was yet to kill me, but will. And of course, our other host, Chris Farsenrod.
How we doing?
And we're gonna have some fun today, Chef. Talk to us about what we're doing.
We're out here on this boat and gonna catch some fish. Hopefully lots of it, big stuff. If not, I got a ringer somewhere over here in the corner. There he is. There's my ringer over there. Me and you, buddy. Okay. I don't catch any fish.
We need a reverse angle of the crusty old guy going.
But yeah, the whole idea is my ringer right here, guys.
Yes.
There
he is. Yeah. By the way, not the crotchety old guy I was talking about.
Exactly.
But nice. Don't get me wrong, you're not crotchety old, but not the one I was talking about.
Yeah, he's my ringer. So if I ain't catch anything, I'm looking at him, he's gonna cost me something. But,
exactly.
We're out here to catch some fish, bring it back to Cafe Del Rey, where I'm the executive chef. A coastal Mediterranean seafood restaurant here in Marina Del Rey. Beautiful Marina Del Rey, right on the water. And then I'll be cutting it up, come up with a dish, cooking it up for these two guys and hopefully their crew, and go from there.
All right, so there's a rumor going around that you think you're a better fisher than the rest of us. I got my crappy wallet here, and I have...
He used to see how we're catching this. He's putting up that he's going to start betting that he can catch more fish than either of us over here.
I see one.
Wow, whoa, you're the one who said that. I'm actually putting my money where your mouth is. What do you got?
Whoa, I got $3 against your $2.
All right.
What do you got, Johnny Handsome?
I got my fishing license.
So that means you're basically betting Stan's money, essentially.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Number of keepers. Yes?
Number of keepers, okay.
Yes?
Okay.
Farsenrod?
I'm in.
Shake on it.
All
right, gentlemen. Looks like we just heard the worst words a fisherman can hear. Reel them in. And I'm very sad to say, I caught 5 fish. Chef Daniel, how many did you get?
I caught about 8 fish today.
So wait, my math is maybe off. Did I win?
No.
Nah! But I will say this, we caught some beauties. You caught a bunch of, what did we catch?
Let's see, I caught 3 whitefish and about 5 of the, I think it's
Sculpin.
Sculpin.
The scorpion fish.
California scorpion fish.
Yeah, delicious.
Yeah.
And did you get any of the sheephead?
No, I didn't.
Oh, guess who got a sheephead? Little JC wasn't so bad off after. It's a beautiful redfish. I will say, number-wise, Daniel wiped the floor with me, beauty-wise. And I think that this is not, it's kind of par for the course. I won. So, but you know who won? All of us right here. You know who lost? This guy! We're excited though. Give us some idea. What are we going to cook up here?
I don't know. Well, I'm kind of looking at these guys back here as they're starting to gut up and clean up these fish for us. Being that we have 3 different types of fish that we caught, maybe like one as a ceviche, maybe one dredged in some seasoned flour, lightly pan sauteed, it's some garlic and herbs, some butter, something like that, over some risotto.
Oh!
I don't know. We'll kind of play it by ear. We get in the kitchen, see what we got going on, see what I got in my walk-in box in terms of produce and product to work with.
It sounds like you will take care of the fish. Maybe we'll get some beer to go with it.
Well, if you're going to do beer, then I can make some fish tacos. Man.
Oh, this is getting better and better. Thank goodness I don't have seasickness. I'm ready to eat. Ooh la la. Here we are back on dry land. Chef Daniel, Johnny Sicko over here, my good friend Chris. And glad to be back. We caught about 30 pounds of fish. Ooh la la. Thanks to New Del Mar, our boat. Thanks to the city of Marina Del Rey. Thanks to Cafe Del Rey. We got some good stuff coming up. How you feeling, baby?
I'm a land lover for sure. This is ridiculous.
We caught 30 pounds of fish. He probably lost about 30 pounds. So cosmically, we're good with the world right now. Greenpeace, don't be angry. How did you feel?
That was easy, man.
Yeah. Like shooting fish in a barrel. That's why they call it that.
Drop it in, got a fish.
All right. Here's the part that I hate. Speaking of getting lighter,
Let me feel
$2.
the fiber of your fabric. Is
Chris,
so
I feel like
smooth.
you should pay double.
I agree, but I'm not going to.
Well, gentlemen, thank you.
Wow, you can almost buy a beer.
All right, so what we got here is we have our catch of the day for the new Del Mar fishing boat. We got our sculpin, which is our California scorpion fish. We've got our whitefish, which I caught a fair amount of today. And then we have the sheepshead fish. Nice little fillets of that. So what we're gonna do 3 different dishes with these. We're gonna do some ceviche with the sheepshead fish. This is nice and flaky feeling in terms of the texture. So I'm just gonna clean it up, take out these bones in the middle. And then we're gonna chop this up and we're gonna make a nice ceviche out of it. Using pretty much young coconuts like I got over here. I crack these coconuts fresh, get the coconut water out of them, and mix that with some lime juice, some vanilla bean, and I cook my fish in that. And then I mix that with some mango, cucumber, serrano chili, cilantro, red bell pepper, red onion, and let that ceviche, and we'll serve that probably in the coconut shell itself, so nothing is wasted on that.
Okay, Chef Daniel, what have you prepared for us
Well,
that I did
guys.
not catch?
Don't be so hard on yourself, man. The fish were tough out there, so were the seas today, man. So don't even worry about it. That's where we came in and took care of it for you. So, first are the 3 dishes that are the fish that we caught today. One would be the sheep's head, which is nice and flaky. We made a nice ceviche out of that, where we took these fresh young coconuts, cracked them in half, took the coconut water, strained it out, added lime juice and vanilla bean to it. And yeah, a little vanilla bean in there, and we kind of let our fish kind of ceviche in that. Then we mixed in some serrano chili, some mango, red bell pepper, red onion, cilantro, and served it in the coconut shell with some nice seasoned plantain chips for a nice ceviche, man. Perfect for a day, you know, like today, hot after fishing. And then we have here is our whitefish, which is a nice whitefish that we were catching when you were sleeping. And what we did is we made a nice seasoned flour with some coriander, some garlic, onion, chili powder, some panko breadcrumbs, a little salt, and we dredged it in that and lightly pan-seared it. And that's served over some saffron Israeli couscous with some grape tomatoes and Marcona almonds.
Oh, you got me.
And some garlic broccolini. And then we finished it over the top with a little of a brandy fennel beurre blanc, where I reduced some brandy with some fennel and shallots. Give like fennel has a nice like anise profile.
Is that why you came into the bar area earlier?
Exactly.
Nice.
That's what I was looking for, that brandy.
I just happened to be there. I don't know why.
Yeah. Then our last, which is the first catch of the day, the big catch, was
The sculpin.
exactly the California scorpion fish. We made some fish tacos because that's a little bit meatier fish, a little more flavorful. So kind of soaked out a little bit of buttermilk, dipped it in a tempura batter, and then on some cilantro flatbread with a little lemon creme fraiche, a little risaioli, and then I got
creme fraiche.
and I got some pico de gallo.
Calm down.
And then we have a Napa cabbage
excited.
and carrot slaw that we dressed with a little bit of a Jerez sherry vinegar.
So, talk to me in terms of deciding which dish or which fish would go with each dish. I mean, how much had you had these fish before?
Not really.
Not really. And then were you able to just kind of smell it raw and go, ooh, here's what we do?
I said, no.
I know my fish smells.
Wait, what are we talking about?
No, actually, I felt for the texture of the fish, and the sheep's head was a little bit more flaky. So I felt that might work better as a ceviche versus a more solid, meatier fish, which might get tougher.
Right.
As you ceviche that, seeing a little flakier, so I thought that worked best for that. The whitefish also a bit flaky, so it worked great for a nice pan-sear. And then, the scorpion fish, which just seemed right because it's nice, small little fillet is perfect for doing a little fish taco.
Just being who I am, that taco dish is the most appealing looking to me.
It
off
all
the
looks
top.
kind of amazing.
Well, it's all kind
They
of family
all
style.
look good.
You know, get out after a day of fishing with your buddies. You're not gonna have everybody plate up a dish. You're gonna serve it family style, where everybody's kind of scoop in there and make it happen. You know?
Yeah,
And
no,
then
I like that.
we have 2 other dishes that seafood, obviously, that have a little. Our house cured salmon, where we take our salmon, we shave some lemon and orange zest over the top, and we shave up some basil, fennel, and onion, and completely cover our salmon, douse it with vodka, and then pack on a salt and sugar cure. And wrap that up in cheesecloth for 3 days, weighed down with some weight on top of it. So it cures the salmon. And after 3 days, you have this beautiful piece of salmon that we wipe clean, and it has all the flavors of the basil, the fennel, the citrus going on, and we serve a little bit of creme fraiche.
Calm down.
Lemon dust. I see you getting excited. And then some artichoke chips. Normally this is served with a house-made basil vodka limoncello as a nice little alcoholic aperitif to go with it.
Nice.
And then we have people love this dish, is our new scallop dish that's on our menu. Pan-seared diver scallops from Maine, served with a an arugula pesto risotto. Where we take a nice white wine risotto, fold in some arugula pesto into that. As we're searing the scallops, we sear these plums that are in the center there.
Okay.
A little seared plum, which is nice. And then what you thought were lardons is actually lobster mushrooms.
By the way, much better. One of the very few things that could actually be better than bacon.
And I was tempted to put some bacon in there. I'd make a ridiculous braised bacon here, but
He says so himself. I'll believe when I try it.
Isn't
Can I
that
try it?
basically salmon bacon over there?
no.
Okay.
That you think of salmon jerky, but if you put the salt directly onto the salmon, it'd be jerky. That's why you have that layer of vegetable. It acts as a barrier, but also as that breaks down, it breaks down into the salmon, giving it the flavor.
Nice, because you were like, you cured it. I was like, wait a minute, what is this?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you pick amongst your favorite children. What's the star of the show?
Yeah,
here?
where do we dig in?
I'd say let's start with the tacos because tacos is always the best way to go, man.
You can't ever go wrong with
Exactly.
tacos.
Do it.
And now I'll have you guys kind of dig into these other dishes over here.
All right.
All right.
Oh, wow, this is gonna be amazing. Thank you so much.
All right.
I will go number one here. Thank you.
Yeah, now you got some pico de gallo. Give you a little bit of this cabbage slaw in there also, man. And I might say just kind of go with your fingers there. Hey, go ahead, you're eating it anyway, man. Get in there.
Excellent.
You can touch
Thank
it.
you.
A little pico de gallo on your plate.
Pico
on top
de
here.
gallo. Oh, that's amazing.
All right.
You know what's great about this
Yeah,
is,
little
I think
jump there.
Stan coined the term. It's that ocean to table thing. It's just fresh. I mean, to think we were on an ocean, what? Seems like 9 hours ago, but it's probably more like 2.
Yeah.
And we're eating this, and it feels fresh. It feels, like you're really part of the meal. And I imagine, as you cook things here day to day, I imagine you try to get that same sort of element: fresh, vibrant.
You keep talking,
local.
I'm gonna eat this.
Yeah. Well, we try to get as fresh as possible. We buy from vendors that are really reputable in the area, that have a great product. We talk to them about whether it be sustainability of the product, whatever. But let's eat, man.
By that logic, though, Chris.
Well,
they're gonna have
actually,
to,
that's your dish right there because
I caught a lot of sculpin.
no, actually, that is the steelhead. Sheep's
Oh,
head.
that's right. I'm
Sheep's
the only
head.
one that caught a sheep's head, except for our whatever you call him over there, our cheater.
I was asleep during
This
that.
is our resident wrangler, actually. We've, to put the camera on Lucas over there, who's actually giving tips throughout the day. He was the real rope and dope man. He was just bowling them in.
We should have just
Roman.
rented a boat and went
Just
out
dope
with
is
him.
fine.
That would have been way nicer. All right, what's next? I want to eat more. That was amazing.
Next, you have actually try the ceviche. I'd say go and dig into that next, man.
don't
That
need a
we
plate.
actually that's the fish that tastes over your cart. Plantain chips. You got mango, serrano chilies in there.
Okay. Now I feel like I've had a buttload full of people telling me, coconut water, it's more refreshing and hydrating than regular water. Like, I'm fine with regular water. Like, I don't think you need to sell me something that's more refreshing than water. Like, but it is delicious. Like, sell me on that.
Oh, it is. Coconut water is a great rehydrator. It hydrates your body better than regular water, with potassium, I think. That's in it.
right.
But for this, it gives a nice subtle flavor because it helps cut the sharpness of the lime juice.
Right.
That coconut water mellows out the lime juice, but still doesn't take away from the acidity that cooks the fish.
Right, it really sweeps in too, because you get that sharp tang at the beginning, and
Right.
then that coconut comes right in behind
Right.
it.
With
And
a
I
little
get that
vanilla?
vanilla too. Yes, exactly what I was gonna say.
You get that vanilla in the end of it.
It's great, and I like the texture of the fish, but it's a very delicate, tasty, vibrant kind of thing. I really dig it.
It's almost like a dessert in a weird way.
And you're, as an Italian, if I may out you on national television, whatever the hell it is we're on. I know you've been trying to keep that secret, but it's an Italian. Anyway, my point is, so the family
Pull the
style.
chair.
Exactly.
Are you with the family? You allowed to double dip? Now I know I would never do that with you, mainly because of the herpes. But I'm just saying, mine, not yours. No, I'm just No, but is that?
He's
Oh, it's not contagious that way.
bring
Trust
the
me.
food with us.
Exactly. Double dipping, it depends. I say that depends on your surroundings and the company you're in. Those rules.
So no for us.
So you don't walk around with your nut in your hand and be like, "Here, eat out my nut" or anything like that.
You mean the
just like
coconut?
that.
Here, give me some of that.
Here you go.
Oh, look at
exactly.
that.
We can go back in there again.
It's a
exactly.
fancy nut you got here.
Right.
I love this.
And for
You know,
boobs
busting out
like
the fancy
myself,
nuts.
you're basically taking a raw fish and you're like, is curing the right word? How are you making so we can use it? Is it lemon juice?
Well, the ceviche, the acid in the juice is what cooks the fish.
Okay.
Acid in general will cook anything.
Really?
You know, I mean, think about it. You know, the acidic level of any liquid is going to start to cook your product. You know, so with ceviches, traditionally, it's just the acid, whether it be lime juice or vinegar, whatever it may be, that you're adding to it, is going to start to cook it and break it down. Now, obviously, you don't want it to go too long because then you're going to have rubber.
Right.
You know, so it's letting it sit for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on the fish.
That's refreshing.
It's really good. And when you think of something like this, it obviously taste is part of your mind. Do you visualize it in terms of presentation, or do you come from sort of the inside out in terms of here's the flavors I'm looking for, and then how do I present from there?
That's true.
A bit of both. You know.
Cop out.
No,
No,
because
it's okay, well, what am I going to use? I want to use coconut water, so okay, you know what? I already have my presentation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the same time, I have what I want flavor-wise going into it. I always look at a vehicle to serve it in. You know, and then everything else, I'm like, okay, coconut, I'm thinking more tropical. You know, mangoes, serrano chilies to give it the heat, the cilantro, red bell pepper, cucumber, red onion to give it some texture and flavor profile. You know.
white fish.
Great. And
White fish.
would we
White
be able
fish.
to eat the meat in the coconut?
Sure. I've actually had guests send back the coconut shell and ask me to crack it open and pull it to me for them. Send
Wow.
it back out.
All right.
Okay.
Scoop this one up.
White fish.
Here's the white fish. Now here's some of the little guys, little side of the fillets here.
Plenty of saffron.
Shine
for
that
flavor.
nonsense.
For
There
flavor.
you go. Go the big boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I should have.
Our crew's very excited that you're not taking everything.
I know. I
I can hear the
actually-
salivation off camera. Like I don't know if that's gonna make the final cut, but here, let it.
I do feel a little bad getting first dibs on all this.
I don't feel bad at all.
I've got plenty of fish that I haven't cooked, guys.
Oh wow.
Busy lunch and people really digging and a nice vibe too. And like you said, I think we'll get into B-roll of this. The vibe inside is great, and it feels very comfortable yet elegant.
Right.
But then as you get over there, like that amazing view, and it's cool that it has sort of two different vibes, and both are very elegant and inviting, and it's
Right.
neat.
Well, you know, this restaurant always seemed to have the persona that it was a destination location.
Right.
You know, we've got this beautiful view.
I
we've
can't
got-
believe we caught this today. This is so much fun.
You
Good
know,
job.
we've got it. You know, really
It's ridiculous.
great customer service, great food, and since I took over, a lot of it was about making it more approachable, making it an everyday dining destination versus just a special occasion, date night, or whatever it may be. You know,
Is that now? When did they bring you in?
actually about a year ago.
Okay. And
Yeah.
how are you finding the adjustment? Do you love it over here?
Adjustment was probably within the first 2 months.
Okay.
You know, coming out to any kitchen, you know, taking over a spot and seeing what you need to do, what needs to get fixed, what needs to get redone or reworked, whatever. So that's really the adjustment period. The rest of the time is just been, okay, well, where do we want to take it?
Sure.
You know, and how do we get there? And then it's just revamping the whole menu. You know?
Is it like being a coach where you have to really come in and understand the personnel and then create sort of your own system around that? Or is it like you just cracking the whip from the beginning? That's like, look out, kids, get out of the way. Daniel's coming in.
Or if you don't want to talk about that,
No, I'd
you
like to
could
talk
maybe
about
mention a story that you changed around the place that kind of was like a good story. That's something you got done.
I like your approach. It's like the, you know, good twin, evil twin over here. It's
Exactly.
like, tell us the dirt. And he's like, let's tell us the good times.
it. All right.
Something off the top instead of
Well,
the devil.
to answer, yes, the devil I think is in every chef.
Yeah. It's a good thing. No, we want the dirt too.
But coming in, you never really want to take that approach. You want to assess the kitchen, assess your team, find out the strengths and weaknesses, find out where things are going wrong, really look into it, and come up with a plan. You know, you never want to come in here like off the bat, guns blazing, because people just look at you as a cowboy. You know, you want to gain the respect of your new staff, you know, and move forward with that. And then let's see, stories for happy times. I put smiles on people's faces. There's just your happy story.
You know what's interesting, and you were talking about this coming up, is I love how bright and it feels very fresh. And you know, we're coming into fall and winter, and I was curious, do you do any sort of seasonal menus, things to sort of echo the the change of the seasons, various harvest fresh type things?
Well, yeah, we change our menus about 5 times a year
Really?
with the seasons. So right now we just rolled out our fall menu. And our fall menu, like as you get more into the colder season and everything like that, we have a great veal ossobuco off the bone that we do a Madeira braise on with some San Marzano tomatoes. And we make our own pasta now as well.
Really?
Again.
Chef Daniel, this has been
One after another.
Really an honor because mostly I get to eat in and out, and this is phenomenal. It's wonderful. I honestly I can't thank you enough for taking the time not only to fish with us, a little bonding here, mostly you and I,
True.
because some people weren't available.
That's right.
But and eating the great
This
food.
guy.
It really is amazing, and you know, parties, various things you guys
Well,
do.
you know,
and-
we're great. I mean, this is, if you look outside, this is an awesome location to have any sort of party. Dinner party, birthday, wedding shower, bridal shower,
Bar
you
mitzvah.
know, bar mitzvah. We actually have that. We
Quinceañera.
actually have a buyout for our bar mitzvah coming up in November. But during the holiday season, we have a back catering room that we call the regatta room that actually also overlooks the water, and a fireplace in there as well sets the setting for it. So we do really well with doing personal as well as business dinners for the holidays here. You know, and
great.
it's a great spot for it.
This is
Well,
amazing. I've never had salmon
Affordable,
like this.
approachable
Yeah.
food,
And-
but it still has that upscale feel to it, and
really
the
does.
dining experience that you get.
You've opened up my eyes as
Yeah.
well. I've never had salmon like this.
This is it's really an honor and just a great place, and I'm excited to come back and bring my wife, and I really appreciate you offering to treat us for that. And Chef Daniel's been an honor to meet you. Thank you for your time. Thanks for stomaching me, bro.
You're
This is
welcome.
great stuff.
You're welcome, bro.
Have a good one.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers. I'm gonna stuff my face right now. Cheers.
Have a great day, guys.
Thank you very much.
Hey now, welcome to my grandmother's porch where we're swinging on the porch swing. Chris, we had a great day today. Cafe Del Rey is amazing. Marina Del Rey is amazing.
Amazing.
You gotta come eat the food, spend time here. And by the way, speaking of Marina Del Rey, did you know that they have 8 fingers of water that comes from it?
Yes.
Did you know that Cafe Del Rey is stationed in Marina Del Rey?
Yes.
Did you know that Marina Del Rey is America's largest man-made marina?
Why, yes, I did, Jace.
How the hell did you know all this?
They told us.
Oh. Well, now you know as well, and I really gotta check my memory banks. Come on out, join Marina Del Rey. For Chris Farsenrod, I'm Jace Milstead. For Drink, Eat, Travel, drink well, eat well, and get out here and travel as well.